game tonight, and that's an important game. That's one reason to get your team up. Alan, how do you get your team up when you see the other teams 0-6 and probably have maybe 1/4 or 1/5 the number of players you have?
Well, I'm sure Coach Haddix has talked to the kids about the importance of not having a letdown. You know, it's pretty obvious that Bell County is on our radar screen because they're coming up next for the Redhounds. But tonight is a night that, it's coach's curse. You either get an opportunity to watch some of your younger kids play. The varsity probably will not get to play much tonight. And what you worry about is them losing focus. But I'm certain this Corbin coaching staff is up on top of that. They're keeping these kids focused and keeping them tuned into the game. The important thing for us, guys, is to get in and get out of here without getting anybody hurt tonight.
Yeah, that is correct. And you've got, at least in your backfield, you've got a lot of experience with, seniors and such. And so I think they'll help also keep everybody thinking straight. You got Corey Taylor back there, and you got Kopic back there. And so I think they will show some leadership and try to get keep the team focused. Both teams. I did not see who won the toss.
Actually, McCreary won the toss, and they will receive to our left-hand side. Corbin will kick off.
Corbin is wearing their road uniforms. That's a white top with red numerals, some red pinstripes on the shoulder, red pants. McCreary Central is in black. They are the Raiders with black and yellow. Remind you of the old Pittsburgh Steelers or teams of that sort. That black is black. Well, no, it's really a maroon kind of helmet on. And the Hounds have their silver helmets with the red C. So keying it up, getting ready for the kickoff.
Our officiating crew tonight out of the Lake Cumberland Football Officials Association, Chris Kirby and his game officials taking control of the contest here.
I want to thank our pregame host, Froyo's, and in a few minutes we will talk about a big book signing coming up at Froyo's tomorrow night. A new book coming out by an author right in Corbin. Corbin will kick off. Goes to slips out of one man's hand, another one takes it off about the 5-yard line. Starts up on the left-hand side, and he'll be brought down over there. And those dark uniforms are going to be tough, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Nice little run back. He's going to be out to about the 20-yard line. Almost a fumble there at the goal line as the ball bounced from one McCreary player to the other, and then he went up the left-hand sideline there on about the 21, looks like, guys.
It'll be 1st and 10 for McCreary Central. First offensive situation for McCreary Central. Corbin looking to McCreary Central has the most they've scored in a game is 14, and so Corbin has played shut out some teams, and so I'm sure they would like to do well this evening. In the shotgun position, a little movement on the line there, and flag, and a little rocky start. They will back up.
Big Zach Roden there on the line, number 69, anchoring the Corbin line on this side. Corbin's got some good size on the line tonight.
Ryan Jones, quarterback for McCreary Central, in a kind of a T formation back there, 2 running backs, one on each side of him. In the shotgun position, 2 wideouts to the right. Handoff is on the inside, picks up a few yards and still chugging. And now the Hounds gang in there, and let me see if I can pick up who gets up off the bottom there. They said they've had some players leave the team this week, and that makes it hard for a coach to keep his lineup straight when you're not sure who you're going to have on a Friday night. Of course, this is Thursday night, but still does the same thing.
The field not in very good shape, I guess, in the between the hash marks. There's not much grass out there, so the numbers are going to go pretty quickly tonight.
They give him 1 yard on the play. 2nd and 14 for McCreary Central. Jones in the shotgun goes back, looks for a pass. He throws a screen. It's almost picked off. Big number 68 there for the Redhounds. That's Josh Hampton. Got his hands on it, went through his hands, and then another defender almost got his hands on it. So good defense by the Hounds, but boy, imagine he would have liked to pick that one off because he was already around the 15-yard line. It wouldn't have taken long for him to get in that end zone.
These big linemen get excited when they get their hands on the football. They don't see it very often. and when they do, they get excited about it.
Brings up a third and long, 3rd and 14 for McCreary Central. Jones looks at the play on his wrist. He's got receivers to the left, one in the slot over there on the left, 2 wide out to the right. 1 man in the backfield with him. Jones drops back, looks, passes down the field. It is almost, did he pick it off? Nope, says it's incomplete. Pass was intended for number 5.
Austin O'Neill made a great break on the ball that time, Gus, and almost come up with that interception.
Good job by the Hounds. So it'll be a 3-and-out situation for McCreary Central. Kenny Hopper back his first year of playing football. You know, in basketball, we like to call him the microwave because he was instant offense when he came off the bench, and he has done quite well receiving and doing other things like punt returning.
He has been a pleasant surprise this year.
And that kick's going to go off the side of the foot and out of bounds and not well at all. And so I don't know if Brian Jones is the usual punter or not, but that one did not do well for him. And so Corbin will take over with excellent position. They'll be on the McCreary Central side of the field. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hounds. Looks like the ball is going to be resting about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Hounds. Corey Taylor will bring up. He's got players he's got 3 out to the left and 3 up to the right. How about that?
That's a spread formation.
That's a real spread. There are only 3 men blocking for him.
I think you'll probably see some of those guys
do a shift here, yeah.
Do a shift here in a second.
Taylor calls out the signals. Looks around. Nope, going to run it that way. He throws it complete to number 41 down the left-hand side. He's going to go all the way in. Touchdown. A little screen pass to Jake Kopic, and Jake took it all the way in. A 30-yard touchdown pass.
I'm certain Coach Haddix will experiment a little bit this week without showing too much. I'm certain Bell County's probably here in the stand somewhere having a look at the Redhounds, and I'm certain there's probably some things that Coach Haddix would like to experiment a little bit with, maybe some different formations to kind of give Bell County something different to look at next week.
Justin Trosper in for the extra point attempt. Here's the snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it is good. And with 10:41 left in the first quarter of play, our score is Corbin 7, McCreary Central nothing. You're listening to Corbin Redhound football on T107. Well, it didn't take long before the Corbin Redhounds got on the scoreboard. Corbin on top, 7-0. Here in the first quarter of play over McCreary Central, a pass from Corey Taylor to Jake Kopic. Jake took it to 30 yards, a little screen pass, and he took it on in. Corbin will kick off to McCreary Central. That ball's going to scoot all the way into the end zone. Excellent kick there by Justin Trosper. And no return on that one. So McCreary Central will take over 1st and 10. The ball will be on their own 20-yard line. Alan, as you said, how about that that touchdown by Corbin? That was kind of an odd play. Had 3 men to block, and they weren't quite sure what to do about those guys.
No, it was an unusual look, and I'm certain that even an experienced defense would have had trouble with it. He had the field spread wide open, and it was just an easy toss out and down the sideline.
Jones at quarterback for McCreary Central. He's in a shotgun formation, 2 guys beside him. He hands off the first one through the hole. He's going to be brought down by the Hounds. Running back there was number 88, Randy Coffey. And Coffey is going to pick up, looks like they're going to give him about 3 yards on the play. Bring up 2nd and 7.
Dalton Anderson that time and on the tackle.
We'll try to get as many names to you as we can because we know if you've got a young man that plays on the 2nd or 3rd squad, he's probably telling you you need to be listening for my name tonight because I may get in the game. He's got a receiver, number 5, wide to the right. Jones back in the shotgun, 2nd and 7. Little movement on the line. Looks like number 75, one of the Hounds moved. Let's see if he moved across the line before 75 moved up. The referee is pointing toward the Hounds. going to call offsides against Corbin. The offensive lineman raised up, but they said the Corbin Redhounds were already offsides. And that's something that'll drive a coach crazy.
Well, mental focus on a game like this is really tough for these kids, and so we're probably going to see some mistakes tonight.
Second and now only 3. Ball is pitched to the right. Hounds are going to swarm him under, and no gain on that play. So once again,
Big Harley Lambert in on the stop that time, Gus.
He's in on a lot of plays.
I'll tell you what, that kid last year, he was all over the field, and this first opportunity that you and I have had to call a game this year, but I'm certain he's been all over the field this year. He's a big guy, and he's hard to move out of there.
Yeah, if you had a chance to go to any of the games or listen, you hear his name quite often. 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Corbin on top, 7-0. In shotgun position for Jones. Third down, about 3. He's going to fake a handoff and keep it. Goes on the left side and tries to get past the Hounds, but he can't. Corbin runs him down over there, getting up off the, looks like number 2 and number 12. That'd be Tucker Jewell, along with Kenny Hopper over there on defense. Is that Hopper?
They strung it out that time and run him right over into the sideline. There really wasn't anywhere for him to go. He wasn't able to get turned on that corner, and so they're going to have about 4th and 5.
That was Ellison, I think, Lucas Ellison, number 13, not Kenny Hopper. They'll bring up 4th down. Let's see if you're the McCreary Central coach, do you just go ahead and gamble on some of these things, even though he'd be way back, he'd be giving the ball up way back in Corbin territory, but they're acting like they're going to go for it.
They might be trying to draw Corbin off this time. An offsides penalty would probably give them a first down.
Jones back there calling signals. He's going to go for it. Pass is incomplete, and that means the Hounds will take over on defense. Jewell on the coverage out there, and so he didn't really go up to the line and call anything to try to pull.
It's a little surprising, as jumpy as we've been on the defensive line. I kind of thought maybe he would go up and try to draw us off, and that would probably given them a first down. But he obviously had other ideas.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hounds. Ball resting on the 25. Once again, Corey Taylor brings them out. He has got 3 wideouts to the left and 3 wideouts to the right. Only 3 men, a center and 2 guards.
He's just got 2 on coverage over here, though, Gus.
Pass is complete. And down to is A.J. Moore on that catch. A.J. close to a first down before he is brought down.
They're actually ignoring the lineman that's over here, but he becomes a blocker, and so you have 3 on 2 when the wideout backs up and they throw that pass out there.
It'll be 2nd down and 2 for the Hounds. Ball resting down at the 17-yard line. Shotgun position. Taylor goes back. Corey goes for the end zone. He's got a man. Oh, he's tackled in the end zone before the ball got there. That'll be pass interference. Pass was intended out there for, is that 85? Is that A.J. Moore again? And the defender started tackling him before the ball got there, so that's an easy call, pass interference. Well, they're talking about it, making sure that's what the...
I'm not so sure we don't have 2 penalties. The referee dropped his flag in the Corbin backfield, which may indicate a holding call.
Either that or not enough people got up on the line.
That's possible as well.
It's you have to have 7 on the line. Is that right?
I think there's probably going to be an offset. I think there's probably going to be an offsetting penalty here. They're taking a while to talk about it.
Or they could be talking about where they're going to stop and eat after the game. Let's see what the official... there were 2 penalties on the play. Well, he's pointing, but he's not. Oh, he's explaining to Coach Haddix. Okay, so now he's going to help the crowd here. Illegal player downfield and pass interference against McCreary Central, so those are offsetting. And was that a roughing the passer? I'm not sure what that last signal was. So anyway, that ball it remains second down for the Hounds. Second and about 2. Corbin.
They're still talking about it, Gus. I'm not so sure.
I'm not sure if they're sure that they got that correct. But Hounds come back out. Now we look more like a traditional offensive line. 5 on the line. More out to the right. Here on the left. Got 2 receivers on the left. Taylor drops back, goes left. Pass is complete.
Kenny Hopper.
To Kenny Hopper, and Kenny should have a first down. He's down near the 10-yard line. Should be a first down. Let's see if it's within the. See what they're going to mark it at. Maybe the 11.
Kenny's he's a big target.
Well,
no. He's a good-sized kid. He's easy to throw to. He's got great hands. He knows what to do with the ball once he catches it. He has been a very pleasant surprise to the Redhound football team this year.
Very much so. First and 10 for the Hounds. Ball resting about the 11-yard line. Corey Taylor in the backfield. Takes it. Rolls right. Looks for his receiver. He's got a man. He's got more, and he's taken down a pickup of about 4 yards on that play.
Just a little swing pass out in the flat. Quarterback rolls right. Receiver drifts out, gets into the flat out there, and just a very simple pass to complete.
We were looking at some of the stats before the game, and Corey Taylor is like the third-ranked quarterback in AAA football for high school. That's pretty good.
Yes, it is.
Of course, Corbin's not really had, through the years, we haven't had a whole lot of quarterbacks who've done that. Usually we're more known for our running.
Well, we're in a little bit different type offense this year.
Taylor, second down, second. He goes back, looks for the end zone all alone. Oh, he dropped the pass right to Kenny Hopper, and we bragged on him just a little bit too much, and he dropped that.
I jinxed it.
I think he was turning. I don't know if he heard someone, but he looked like his head was turning, and that ball just went right through his hands. That was he was wide open. Good pass from Corey Taylor, but Kenny just could not pull that one in. That'll bring up a third down for the Hounds. Third, it looks like about 6 to me.
Kind of a light crowd here tonight, Gus.
It is. It's a Thursday, I think, threw some people off. I think they didn't. If you don't look at your schedule real clearly, you just don't realize that this game is on a Thursday night instead of a usual Friday. Corbin going into fall break. Good way to start. A little end around. Looking for some blockers. He's going to walk all the way in. Touchdown. Jake Kopek, his second touchdown of the night. That's a, what did we say that was? About a 6-yard run. And so the Hounds go up on top 13-0.
And that was just a little misdirection play. He came from the right side, came back to the left. All the backfield went to the right, and they just gave him the toss. Kind of favored a little bit of an end around top play, and then he was wide open.
Justin Strasburg in for the extra point attempt. There's the snap. Kick is up and good. So with 6:01 left in the first quarter, or is that 8:01 left in the first quarter? Our score: it's Corbin 14, McCreary Central nothing. You're listening to Corbin Redhound football on T107. Welcome back to Stearns, Kentucky. Gus Klaus along with Alan Onks filling in for Dave Cox and Burley Foley. We are the replacements. Oh, man, remember that year in the NFL, the replacements. And but we've got Corbin with the lead at 14-0 over McCreary Central here in the first quarter. Hounds have scored their 2 times with the ball and have held McCreary Central twice. Kicking off is Justin Trosper. So if you're a sub, are you starting to loosen up a little bit?
Not yet.
Not yet. Don't warm up too soon. Trosper. Kick is low on the ground. Going to be picked up there by number 1 in McCreary Central. He starts away to the left. He tries to get away. Oh, nice bring down by number 14, Caleb Myers. Well, I thought, yes, Canoe is the kicker, but that's not the number he's wearing. Okay. Okay. What's his name? Tulio Canoe. That's all right. There's flag on that play. Holding against McCreary Central. That penalty was declined, so it'll be 1st and 10. Ball resting right around the 20-yard line. He's the kicker. We've had the wrong name. I knew they had a Canoe that was a kicker, but
he's been a pleasant surprise this year as well.
Yeah, and was watching him warm up. And I'd say from about 40 yards, he could probably put one through. He was trying one from 50, and it fell just a little short. So I would safely put him out there at 40 yards, and that's a long way for a high school kicker. T formation there, and handoff is on the inside, taken down after a short gain. See if I can get who they're using as their running back.
Josh Hampton was in on the stop that time, Gus. It was just right up just a little off-tackle play to the left there. They've had most of their success running there between the two ends there with Corbin.
Nathan Adkins on the carry, 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 7 for McCreary Central, the Raiders.
They've got a little size on the line, McCreary does, especially on that left side.
Quarterback looks at his Ryan Jones, looks at the play card on his wrist. Corbin looking to blitz on the outside. Here they come. Pass is off the hands, incomplete. Cameron Barton on the outside there, number 10. Nobody's stopping him, and he's getting just a running start. If they have a running play inside, he's ready to bust that up. Or if the quarterback stands back there a little bit longer, he could have a good tackle back there for a loss.
Number 55, Cody Evans, checking into the game, replacing Josh Hampton.
It'll bring up 3rd down for McCreary Central. I'm not sure what that says. 5:46, 4:46. There's a slight glare from that. I don't know why, but it's tough to read. 4:46 to go in the first quarter. Jones in the shotgun position. He's got 2 to the right, and he's going to keep it himself. And he's not going to get anywhere. Good job by the Hound stopping him at the goal, at the line of scrimmage.
He just did a little fake quick pitch to the right, and then just a little quarterback keeper off of the left side. Corbin was ready for it that time.
It'll bring up 4th down. Now, last time McCreary Central did not punt, and it kind of backfired. Back deep for Corbin is Kenny Hopper, number 12. I'd like to see him be able to get his hands on one and see what he could do. They're going to go back and punt. At least they're in the punt formation. And they try a trick play. They throw it to the short man, and he throws this pass incomplete. They tried to trick him. They had a punter back there, and then the up man, usually that blocks for the punter was there, and they hiked it to him instead. And Allen, his pass was just way too high.
Yes, it was. They're struggling on offense. It's pretty obvious. They know that their chances of moving the ball up and down the field in a traditional way is pretty slim, and so they're kind of pulling all the stops out here, see if they can catch Corbin napping a little bit.
Ball's resting about the 21-yard line. Coming out, Corey Taylor, along with number 41, Jake Kopic in the backfield, along with number 26, is that right? Brian Nance. I haven't had a chance to call Brian's name yet. Back goes Taylor. He's going for the end zone. He's got a man out there. It's incomplete. Good attempt. He had to come back for that was Hopper.
Ball was just a little bit short, but still a pretty catchable ball for Kenny.
Good defense there by McCreary Central on that one. Number 33 on defense that time was able to help break that up and make it a little hard. Ethan New on the coverage.
One thing about a game like this, Gus, is this is a great opportunity for the quarterback to work on his timing with his receivers, and it will be beneficial for him before the night's over.
Taylor in the shotgun, steps back. Corey looks, goes to a little screen pass to Kopic. Kopic gets down. He's going to have the first down. He's going to be just pushed out of bounds right close to the 5-yard line. So just a little screen pass to Jake, and Jake was able to tiptoe down that left sideline, and he's finally pushed out of bounds, but not before he got the first down.
He just rolls out of the backfield there and catches. When he touches the ball, he reminds me a lot of Caleb Watkins. It's playing up at Eastern. He runs just like him. He's a good-looking kid with the ball, knows what to do with it, powerful, strong, and when he sees the goal line, that's where he's headed. Get out of the way.
First down and goal for the Hounds. Ball looks like it's going to be resting around the 6-yard line. Wide to the right is number 85, A.J. Moore. On the left-hand side is Kenny Hopper. There's the snap. Pass is incomplete. It intended for A.J. He was cutting through the middle there, and the pass was just a little too high. He couldn't quite bring it down.
Yeah, I'm certain that probably the conditions on the field are making it just a little difficult to throw the ball tonight. That's good because you have an opportunity to work on that in a game like this.
And the weather's not going to be perfect for every game.
No, it's not. And when we get in a close game with an opponent that can match up with us really well, this night and the things you learn on nights like this will come in handy.
Second and goal for the Hounds. Ball still resting on the 6-yard line. Taylor back in the shotgun. Looks again for, this time, touchdown to A.J. Moore. 6 yards out.
About the same play. They just ran it again, had the timing down, had the ball down a little bit.
Yeah, hit him more in the gut instead of the hand up above his head, and A.J. was able to bring it in for the touchdown, third touchdown of the night for the Hounds. Corbin on top, 20-0. They'll go for the extra point. Tulio Cananu. I'm not positive they borrowed him from the soccer team, but it's one of those things where sometimes a young man has talent and he can play for both teams. Because soccer usually doesn't play on a Friday night. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. So, with 3:38 to go in the first quarter, our score. It's Corbin 21, McCreary Central nothing. You're listening to Corbin Redhound Football on T107. Well, we owe another apology. Welcome back to McCreary Central. Gus Klaus along with Alan Knox. And it's not Tulio Cananu that's out there, but Lucas Cananu. So how can you tell the difference?
One is a right-footed kicker, one is a left-footed kicker.
So
figure that.
All right. So we appreciate all the help we can get. Because their names aren't even on the list, so that's
I just think it's neat that these coaches are working together to allow these kids to play more than one sport. Soccer coach obviously signing off on this. It's a great thing for the football team.
There's the kick. That's a short one. Taken by one step back. Wow, was he hit hard by number 30. Wow. Dustin Simpson laid a hit on him, and that's where McCreary Central will take over. They'll take over first and 10. The guy, the up back, came up and got that ball, and boy, he looked up, and there was Dustin, and there was nowhere to go.
It was a good look, and this is going to be the best field position that McCreary Central has had all night long, Gus.
First and 10, ball resting on their own 36-yard line. 3:33 to go in the first quarter. Corbin on top, 21-0. In case you just joined us, Gus Klaus and Alan Knox with you, filling in for Dave Cox and Burley Foley over here in Stearns, Kentucky. If you've never been over here, come over and ride the train. Ride the train's fun. So first and 10 for McCreary Central for the Raiders. They're in their T formation back there, the shotgun. And the the receiver over here, Nathan Atkins, number 7, flinched, and the referee got him. So false start on McCreary Central. That'll back them up 5 yards. That'll make it first and 15. See if there's any, try to get some of these numbers for the Hounds here. First down, 15, excuse me. The pass is complete to number 1, and that's Nathan Goins.
That was a nice catch. That's probably the best offensive play that McCreary Central's had tonight, a gain of 5 up to where it's a 2nd and 5, Gus. It was a nice little play there.
gain. So that would be a gain of 10 on the play because they were looking at the first and 15. So that's the best play they've had this evening. Ball resting at the 41-yard line. 2nd down and 5 for McCreary Central. 2:57 as the clock rolls. 21-0. Corbin in the lead. It is the first quarter here at McCreary Central High School. In the shotgun position, Jones fakes a handoff, gives it to the second man through, and he'll get some yards there. He'll get up to about the 45-yard line. He'll pick up 4 yards on the play.
He ran extremely strong that time. That was a great play. Just a little off tackle, a little misdirection, and running back there running very, very hard. 3rd and about 1. That's probably the best 3rd down situation that McCreary Central has had tonight.
Number 89, Hunter Bryant on the carry. They've had so many kids quit. Some of the numbers are just not the natural numbers that you see for running backs and stuff. So you're scrambling for who's carrying the ball. This brings up 3rd down. Ryan Jones, quarterback, 3rd and about 1. Ball resting on the 45. He needs to get to the 46. Back to Jones. Handoff is again to Bryant. This time he's not going to get there. Big number. Well, there's number is at 68. Is that Josh Hampton? Is that right? Oh man, he kind of like bear hugged him as he came through and said, "You're not going anywhere." That'll bring up 4th and 1. And this time I'm sure they'll go for it. Corbin trying to tighten up here and have not given up a first down yet, trying to keep that going. 2 receivers to the right and only 1 defender. Jones, the quarterback, see if he notices that situation. He tries to draw Corbin off, and he does.
I just wonder why they haven't tried that more often tonight. We're a little jumpy.
We are a little
on the line of scrimmage. Like our kids have just pinned their ears back and are going after the quarterback every time. And I'm sure Coach Haddix is going to have a word for our lineman as he does as one comes off the field here.
1st and 10 for McCreary Central as the ball now is resting at midfield. Jones in the shotgun position. Fakes a handoff, keeps the ball, still going. He's at the 45, down to the 42-yard line before a host of hounds bring him down. He'll be close to that first down before he's got that long, lanky body. When he falls down, he gets another yard or 2.
That was a nice play that time. He started off with the right tackle and then filtered back across the middle, going back against the grain of the defense, and wound up with a nice little play there, gain up about 8.5 yards.
Well, you know, with those black pants they have on and that football, dark brown, he held it right up against his body, and it was hard to see it. He did a good fooling of the players there. See if they get this play off. 13 seconds to go. Let's see if they try to get this play before the clock runs off. Handoff is to number 32. He's going to be hit in the backfield and brought down by number 46, Dalton Anderson. And that's the end of the first quarter of play with our score. It's Corbin 21, McCreary Central nothing. You're listening to Corbin Redhound football on T107. Welcome back to McCreary Central High School. Gus Klaus along with Alan Onst. Corbin on top 21-0 as we start the second quarter of play. McCreary Central has the ball, and this has been their longest drive of the night. Alan, I want to bring up something real quick before they hike the ball here. There will be a book signing at Froyo's in the Trademark Shopping Center on Friday night, tomorrow night from 5:30 to 7:30 with Travis Freeman. He's signing his new book called Lights Out, and it's kind of tells more about his life and about the filming of 23 Blast. So we'll tell a little bit more about that. Little screenplay, and that one's incomplete, broken up there by Cody Evans, number 55 for the Hounds.
Well, I think that obviously everyone knows Travis's story, but it's remarkable, very inspiring. I'm certain that the community will come out. And then on the 23rd is 23 Blast is going to premiere on the 23rd, and of course we're all looking forward to that. So thankful that is going to make its debut in all of the theaters across the nation, and it's a story that needs to be told. It's inspiring, and we're very proud of that young man. The fact that he's from Corbin and that he has prospered so well in life.
Fourth down for McCreary Central, and looks like they're going to go for it here. They've not been too successful. Back for the pass. Passes downfield. It is incomplete, but really that's probably better because that means Corbin will get the ball up here around the 46-yard line, and they'll take over 1st and 10 on their own 46. Something that I want to bring up, Alan, I want to know who played the PA announcer in the movie.
I don't have a clue.
Well, see, the reason I ask is there were some of those games, and you very well likely could have too, was the PA announcer doing some of his games. And I want to know if a big movie star played our parts or not.
I'm not too worried about a movie star playing my part.
Well, I'm just kidding, but that's not a movie fun. 1st and 10 for the Hounds. Corey Taylor. Pass is complete to Braden Sevier, and Sevier is taken down into McCreary Central territory. First catch for Braden.
You know, he wasn't even covered when the ball was
snapped. Yeah,
they didn't even have a defensive player on him, and finally, one of their linebackers moved out to try and cover him, and it was just way too late.
1st and 10 for the Hounds. Ball on the 39-yard line of McCreary Central. 21-0. Hounds on top. 11:33 and the clock moving here at McCreary Central High School. Little pass to the left for the Hounds, complete, and running all the way down is Brian Nance. He's still going, and he's finally drugged down near the 5-yard line. I think he may even be within that. Let's see where the one referee down here marks it, about the 4-yard line. Look at the side judge over here and see where he's standing.
They're down pretty close. That was just a beautiful little swing pass. Taylor led him perfect. He did not have to break stride. Caught that ball over his shoulder, and then it was kind of off to the races down the sideline.
1st and goal for the Hounds. Ball resting around the 4-yard line. See if the Hounds try to run this in, because they got such a good bunch of running backs. Well, right now, Corey is back pretty much by himself. He has a man to his right for maybe a shuttle pass. That's about it. Taylor rolls to his right, looking. He's going to let it go, and it's incomplete. He had a couple of receivers there, but not a lot of room to get it into him. Kind of one of those things where you throw it hard so only your players can get it, and it just fell incomplete. Bring up 2nd down for the Hounds. 2nd down and goal. Ball resting around the 4-yard line. Curry Central and Corbin here in a district matchup. Hounds come in with 5 wins and 1 loss. Curry Central, no wins and 6 losses. So tough. So far, it's been a tough season for them. Corbin, Taylor, and in a shotgun. He's got Drew Carter back there with him, number 15 to his left. And now, let's say delay of game against the Hounds. That'll back them up 5.
Penalties like that drive coaches crazy.
He's got Drew Carter to his left and his Brian Nance to his right. Coming back up is Corey Taylor, the quarterback. Got 2 receivers to his right, wide out, 1 to the left. He's going to go to the end zone. He's got a man out there, incomplete. I think that one would have been tough. Trevor Browning, number 82 out there, but that one was going to be close to that back line back there. So that'll bring up a 3rd down. So,
hey, you mentioned Drew Carter a moment ago. There is an outstanding little young running back we've got coming up. Very, very fast. Has good direction. He can hit the holes really, really quick, and he's going to be really exciting to watch for the Redhounds next year and the year after.
3rd down for the Hounds. 3rd and 9. Corey Taylor takes the snap, goes for the end zone, jump, and did he go? Incomplete. Almost brought down there by number 80, is it 82? That would be Trevor Browning again. And he had it for a minute, Alan, but just couldn't keep quite controlling. Like you said, it is a muddy night. There's a lot of mud on the field, and that does kind of make it a little difficult to hang on to sometimes.
I'm certain the ball's probably wet, muddy. It's very difficult.
Bring up fourth. No, well, they say on the scoreboard they got third down. Is it third?
Fourth down.
I thought it was fourth down. Corey back. Looks to the left. He's got a man there. He's in for the touchdown. Kenny Hopper from 9 yards out took that pass and took it for the last 3 yards, just turned and ran it in the corner. And Corbin's on top, 27-0. So that'll bring in the kicker. Maybe we'll get his name right this time, Lucas Cananu. And as long as he's kicking it right-footed. So he's number 84. So he is, that is Lucas. Corey Taylor will receive the snap and put it down. The kick is up, and it is good. So, with 10:51 to go in the first half, our score is Corbin 28, McCreary Central nothing. You're listening to Corbin Redhound football on T107. Welcome back to Stearns, Kentucky, and McCreary Central High School. Gus Klaus along with Alan Ons bringing you Corbin Redhound football. Corbin on top, 28-0 with about 10:51. Whoops, they'll lose you there. 10:51 to go in the first half. I would say we'll start. We're still looks like the starters are still in there, but you may start to see some other young people men in there. You got Dustin Sands, Caleb Mitchell. Trying to look at some of this crew that covers the kickoffs. Lucas Ellison, number 33, Shane Miller, and we'll try to get some more of them later on as Cananu will kick off. McCreary Central has 2 deep backs. That kick is a little short and taken by number 33, and he's going to be driven out of bounds there by number, trying to see if that's a 20 or a 30. I think it's a 30, Dustin Simpson again. Dustin, I tell you, he's where the ball is.
That's the first time that we've actually allowed them to have any type of return tonight. We've been keeping the ball on the ground in the mud most of the night. That time it was kind of a pooch kick, had a little air under it, and he was able to pick it up and go a few yards with it.
First and 10 for McCreary Central as their quarterback, Ryan Jones, will take over there. Let's see. That ball is resting on the 36-yard line in a shotgun position. Jones calls out his signals. He's got 2 receivers to wide to the right, to the left, and got 1 man in the backfield with him. He's going to hand off to that man, and he's not going to get too far before he's brought down by a host of hounds. Running back there on that play was Hunter Bryant, and he was the big man getting up on the bottom, 46. Dalton Anderson called his name a few times.
Harley Lambert was also in on that one. He's all over that line, I'll tell you.
Don't forget, at the end of the game, we'll be talking about our Minuteman Press on time, on target players of the game, or player of the game, unless we decide to split that. But we'll be telling the player of the game, and of course, I will chicken out and allow Alan to help choose that.
Tanner Powers also in on that play. Tanner, haven't said much about him tonight, but he is certainly a rock-solid linebacker there for the Redhounds.
Second down. Fake handoff. Pass is up in the air and incomplete. It's a little swing pass over here to number 32, and it hit off his hands.
Tucker Jewell.
And if they could have been looking up, but Tucker did what you're supposed to. You go for the receiver, but the ball popped up in the air, and that would have been a great one to catch and run, be off to the races. That'll bring up third down for McCreary Central. 3rd and about 9 to go for a first down. Jones comes back over from the sidelines with the play. Corbin in their, they started out as white and red uniforms tonight. and would not like to be the person that has to watch those.
It's actually not gotten as bad as what I thought it was.
No, they've stayed out of that middle of the field. There's a couple sections that don't have any grass. He's in one of them right now. Jones backs up, looks for a receiver. He's downfield, way down. He's got a man open. It is. Did he hang on? He did hang on. Number 5, nice catch. He had a man, Jonah French, dive in front of him, but it didn't break his concentration.
Best offensive play of the evening
for them. James Gregory with that catch. Excellent catch there, and they're in Corbin territory.
You guys, I was just getting ready to say, make a comment about the quarterback. He's got a good arm. He can throw the ball. His accuracy is fairly good. He puts a lot of air under it. He's got a good, strong arm.
First and 10 for McCreary Central. Ball resting about the 37-yard line of Corbin. First time McCreary Central's been on the Corbin side of the field. 8:24 as the clock rolls. Corbin on top, 28-0. If you're just tuning in, it is Thursday night football, high school football. Great. And the weather is just excellent out here tonight.
Very enjoyable.
Jones, bad snap. He lost his concentration. He just flings it downfield, and he's got a man down there, but it's knocked away by Austin O'Neill, number 4. Nice defense there by Austin.
He's lucky that ball wasn't intercepted. He just threw it to get rid of it, to keep from taking the sack, which was a smart move, but he kind of just threw it in the air.
One thing, though, he did have a receiver behind Austin, so he at least this man was running the route he was supposed to be running.
He threw that ball off balance, too, and then threw it about 35, 40 yards.
That's not bad, yeah.
Not bad at all. Like I said, he's got a good arm.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. 8:02 left here in the first half. Coming up at halftime, we'll talk about the scoring of the first half, and we've got a little bit to talk about for the Hounds so far. Jones in the backfield in the shotgun position. He's got a receiver here to the left. He's looking, and he's going to be flushed out. Gets away, still going. He throws away downfield, follows up, and he goes right into number 5's hands for a touchdown. Well, that one ricocheted, and James Gregory was the recipient of that pass. So, touchdown.
We let one get away from it.
That one get away from it.
He threw that ball 45 yards in the air off balance, and again, I'll say he has an excellent arm if he just had some more help.
And that one ricocheted off of a couple of players' hands, and Gregory was concentrating, and sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
He had a lot of time that time too, Gus. He
had too much time.
We flushed him a little bit, but he still had a lot of time. I don't think we really came after him like we should have, and he was able to get that one away.
Going now for the looks like they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. They got a different man. Nope, Jones is going to be back there, quarterback. Got 2 receivers to his right, one to his left, and that ball is hiked down in the mud, and that one's going to be blown dead. Let's see what official says. Dead ball foul. Illegal procedure against McCreary Central, so that'll back it up to the 8-yard line. They'll try the extra point again. I don't know if they have a kicker that kicks or not, but when you're down 28-6, why not go for the 2?
He's going to try to throw the ball, and the 5-yard penalty is really not that big a blow to him because it's going to give him a little more room to maneuver and give his receivers a little more room to maneuver.
Yeah, they won't be so cramped back there with the defenders and stuff. So Jones comes up and gives them the play. I have a feeling this is a trick play because this one came from the bench. And where's he going? They're going to decide to kick it. Well, they brought out they have brought out a little, what is the official title for that little thing there?
It's a T.
A T. It's a fake. Number 5 running, and Gregory tries to get in, and he's going to be stopped short, so the extra point attempt is no good. So with 8:47 to go in the first half, our score. It's Corbin 28 and McCreary Central 6. You're listening to Corbin Redhound Football on T107. Welcome back to McCreary Central High School. Gus Klaus, Long Valley Knox. Corbin Redhounds on top 28-6 as McCreary Central just scored their first points of the night, and they've had a lot of games on their schedule where they have not scored at all. So I'm sure, Alan, against Corbin, they feel very fortunate they were able to get a touchdown.
Confidence builder for this young team. And on the try for extra point there, Caleb Mitchell made a great play. Number 11 came up and made the stop on that 2-point attempt.
They tried to, sneak play there, and Gregory almost got in. Here's the kickoff, and it's a little pooch kick, trying to hit a little dead areas where they can recover it. Flag goes out because the ball goes out of bounds. Corbin will get it 1st and 10. Let's see where they give it to him at. You get it at the 40. There you get it. Yeah. Well, he's down to 35. So 1st and 10 for the Hounds. The ball on the 35-yard line. Don't want to guess because, college and high school don't always have the same rules, and pros also. So see if the Hounds send out their first squad. Looks like that we got some different new quarterback. It's Cameron Sizemore, number 7. Is that our quarterback? So the second crew will be in for the Hounds, and see if we can keep you straight with who's out there for the Hounds. Sizemore goes back, left-hand quarterback. Pass is complete. Is to Trevor Browning. Browning going downfield all the way down to the 35-yard line of McCreary Central.
And a great block that time by Dylan Brock coming across the middle, number 25. Just a great downfield block.
Well, McCreary Central didn't look like they were ready for it. Corbin just snapped it and went, and Browning had some room, and he just rumbled all the way down there. So Sizemore, Cameron Sizemore, and his first pass is complete. 1st and 10 for the Hounds. Ball resting on the 35-yard line of McCreary Central. 8.5 minutes to go in the first half. Corbin on top, 20-6. Sizemore. He may work on his passing a little bit. He drops back again. Looks for a receiver, incomplete. Trying to get it to Drew Carter, but it's incomplete. And we've got a flag there, a little bit of roughing the passer. That was way after the pass was incomplete.
I think he put just a little extra push on the quarterback. Official standing right there, not gonna allow that to happen.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Should be 15 yards and an automatic first down for the Hounds. That'll take it all the way down to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Hounds. I'm leaning up this one window because there's a glare on that other window. 1st and 10 for the Hounds. Number 25, Dylan Brock, wide to the left. Sizemore fakes the handoff, keeps it, goes through the middle, flags down. He's going to go all the way in, close to the touchdown, but I think it's coming back.
That's probably a hold.
Yeah, it came out from the umpire's hand, so.
That's holding territory right there, guys.
Holding territory. Holding against the Hounds. It'll be 10 yards from that spot. So come back again for the first down. But pretty nice run there by Cameron Sizemore, even though it's coming back. He just found a gap in the middle and just kept going. So that's our first time tonight seeing him in there. He's coming to the sidelines to get the play. And, anytime the umpire's standing right there, I know you've refereed. I never like to be the umpire. That's a dangerous spot.
You're right in the middle of the action there.
It's a good place to get run over.
Sure is.
Sizemore back in the shotgun position. Gives the handoff. Going to the left there is Brian Nance. He's down to close to the first down. And let's see. Another flag comes out. Oh, we were pretty non-flag going here, but now all of a sudden, the last few plays,
the officials have gotten into the game.
Yeah.
And sometimes they have to.
Yeah. Sometimes some of the second squad doesn't get to play as much, and sometimes that enthusiasm spills out, and you don't always do what you should be doing. And let's see what the referee is. Head referee is going to give us I think he's saying he grabbed him by the collar and threw him down. face, is it face mask? No flag, he said. Okay. I guess, is there not a horse, maybe there's not a horse collar call. So anyway, the run was good for about 9 yards. It's 2nd and 1 for the Hounds. 7:52 to go in the first half. Sizemore comes back out with the call, with the play. He's got only number 26, Brian Nance, in the backfield with him. Sizemore gets the snap, looks, little screen pass to Nance. Nance looking for some blockers. He cuts back across the field. He's going to go in untouched. Touchdown. Brian Nance. His first touchdown of the night from about 11 yards out.
We just spread it out that time, and he floated out of the backfield and took that little pass, and then went back against the grain on defense. Just cut back to the left, and from here you could see his alleyway. He just went right into the end zone.
And he had the, he knew where he was headed, and the defenders just couldn't quite turn to catch him. He was just way too quick. So in comes Lucas Kennenu for the extra point attempt. And we got somebody jumped.
That's movement on the defensive line on this end of.
They were pretty back in the backfield pretty quick. Offsides against Curry Central, that is declined. You really don't want it to be much closer. 34-6, Corbin on top, trying to add another point here. And if you're asking, well, how much does it have to be for a continuous running clock, they told us 36 points. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 7:28 left in the first half, our score, it's Corbin 35, McCreary Central 6. You're listening to Corbin Redhound Football on T107. Welcome back to McCreary Central High School. Corbin on top with 7.5 minutes to go, 7:28 exactly. Corbin on top 35-6 over McCreary Central. Kicking off will be Lucas Kennenu for the Hounds. McCreary Central back deep. This time he just goes sideways, and one of the up men falls on it, and McCreary Central has some pretty good field position there. They'll take over 1st and 10 with the ball right around the 30-yard line. Let's see exactly where they decide to put that down at. See if they put it, they got the side judge standing on the 30, so we're going to go with his calculation at least. So some of the new Hounds in on defense, I would think. So, well, sometimes you can tell because their uniforms are cleaner, but there are some guys out there that's got pretty dirty uniforms.
Lucas Ellison out here on this end got us into the game.
Jones in the shotgun position for McCreary Central. He's had a good game. Good pitch to the right. The Hounds in pursuit, and they take down the running back, Randy Coffey. Coffey brought down after a short gain. Coffey picked up about, let's give him, it's a long 2 or short 3. It'll bring up 2nd down. Corbin on top, 35-6. And I'm sure there are some, Coach Alex has taken some good things out of this first half and some bad things. Some things, not so much bad, but some things he's going to remind his players to work on. Jones in the backfield talks to one of his players beside him. They're going to call timeout. Timeout on the floor. Timeout on the field with our score. It's Corbin 35, McCreary Central 6. Let's take this 30-second timeout as you're listening to Corbin Redhound Football on T107. Welcome back to McCreary Central High School. Gus Klaus along with Alan Knox. We're filling in for Dave Cox and Burley Foley. And now you may say, well, this game is starting to get a little bit out of hand. I don't need to be listening anymore. But you want to listen for 2 reasons. One, you want to hear some of your classmates or some of the neighborhood kids or something get in this game. You want to tell them that you heard them. Plus, if you know the final score, you can go into Froyo's on Saturday and get 25% off your order. So if nothing else, that is well worth it right there.
Gus, for a game that the score is a little bit lopsided in, the game has been enjoyable.
Yeah, McCreary Central is I think they're doing
They're
quite well.
playing very hard. They've not pitched in the towel by any means.
Brian Jones, quarterback, is back there. Got a man right beside him there. He's got Randy Coffey right beside him to see what happens here. Kind of like he's so close to him. I got a man starting in motion, and they're going to call timeout again. So
I have the wires crossed on that one.
We'll keep it here this time. But I think what it is you know they may have a new player, or at least somebody not in a position they're used to being in, and not know the play, because he kept looking at his receiver on his left and kept waiting on him, I think, maybe to go into motion, but he never went into motion. So this will be it's also a good chance for the Corbin's coach didn't even go out there. I was going to say he may want to take that opportunity to go out and talk to his fellows and work on them and stuff and tell them what to be watching for. 8.5 minutes. Is that an 8?
Corbin's played extremely well on the line tonight, obviously. In McCreary Central, they got some big kids up front. I'm sure the coach wasn't pleased with our defensive backfield letting that one stick behind them a moment ago. But other than that, they played extremely well tonight.
Handoff, triple, kind of a reverse, back around. There's that number 5, the young man who did that catch for the touchdown a little while, James Gregory. He picks up some yards on that play. He'll pick up it'll make it about 3rd and 2, coming up while resting on the 40. Nope, he's going to be standing by the 39-yard line of McCreary Central. So it'll bring up 3rd, and this is one where the Hounds want to stiffen up and stop them so they can get the ball back in good position. Jones comes off from the sidelines with the play.
A lot of misdirection there, and you want to teach your kids there just to stay home, make sure that your hands are not following that pursuit, make sure they're staying home, turning that play inside so that your linebackers can come up and make the play.
Jones at the shotgun. Delay, handoff to Coffey. Coffey's going to get that first down, or maybe not. It's going to be close. Nice job by 13 and 43. That's Lucas Ellison.
I believe he's got it, guys.
And along with Alex Williams on that tackle, and it is a first down for McCreary Central.
We missed a couple of tackles that time. We had 2 opportunities there in the backfield and missed both of them, and that young man running very, very hard, and he was able to pick up the first down. Nice run.
Another run there, Hunter Bryant, number 89. I was thinking of Randy Coffey's number 88, so that was Bryant, number 89, that picked up that first down. Yeah, it's like Alan said, he just kept moving his legs and picked up that first down. 1st and 10, McCreary Central, 5:10 to go. They give it to Bryant. Bryant's looking downfield like a quarter, and the ball is loose, and the Hounds may have it. Oh, no, they say that was a pass. Well, they said his arm went forward, and that was an incomplete pass. So
that was just a little pitch out, and then the second man was going to throw the ball. He didn't get an opportunity. Our defender was right in his face and almost let it get away from him.
Hunter Bryant had his arm cocked back there. He was thinking about throwing it. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 for McCreary Central on their own side of the field, about the 43-yard line. Corbin with some of the second unit in there on defense, trying to hold them. 2nd and 10. Jones at quarterback. He's got Bryant right beside him. Ball snapped, handoff is fake to Bryant. Pass is complete out there to number 5, James Gregory, but he is brought down quickly over there by Dylan Brock, number 25. So good coverage by the Hounds that time. That'll bring up a 3rd, and let's see if they get him any yards on that play. No, looks like they've still got him back around the 42 or 43-yard line.
He's got a good, strong arm. He gets that ball out there really, really quick. That was a great defensive play that time.
And I'm kind of surprised that, he's had more luck going downfield. And the side-to-side passes just haven't. The Hounds have got enough speed that seem to be taking care of that. But you got some young players playing in the back, on defense. You may want to take a risk downfield. Jones drops back. He is going to go downfield. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket. He's looking to the right. He passes back through the way, and that's going to be incomplete. Right to the hands of number 43, Alex Williams. He saw that one coming.
He missed an opportunity that time, and I think he just really got excited about the fact that there was nobody there except him and the ball, and he let that one get away
right through his hands. He's going to wake up in the middle of the night with a sweat going down his Oh, man, he said, I had that one. I had that one.
I guarantee you he feels worse about it than anybody does. That's
right.
Okay.
He broke up the play, and that's the main thing.
He'll have plenty of opportunities down the road.
Fourth down for McCreary Central. Here lately, anything close to the 50-yard line, they've been going for it. So, what have you got to lose? Jones back in the shotgun. He's got two players back there with him. He's got Brock, number 89, or Hunter Bryant, number 89. Does not give it to him. Goes back, looks a little screen pass to number 1. And he's going to break some tackles, and he's still going. He is at the 40, 35, 30, and out of bounds before he's finally pulled out of bounds over there. And that time, Alan, they got way too much yardage on that play.
And they did, and I think McCreary Central got away with one that time. 89 hit one of our players in the back there, and the officials missed it, or that would have been coming back. But that was a great play. The kid's quick, and he got loose in the secondary, and we just couldn't catch up with it.
Number 1, Nathan Goins on that reception and picks up those yards. And that'll bring up 1st and 10 again from McCreary Central. Ball is resting about the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for McCreary Central, 3:40 to go in the first half. Corbin on top, 35-6. Pitch is over to the number 32, and his legs are taken out from behind, underneath him. An excellent tackle by number 1, Jonah French.
That was a great open field tackle. He just come up, no hesitation at all, and took his feet out from under him, and very effective tackle. Very, very nice play by the young man.
They bring up 2nd down, and looks like they've got him back to the 30-yard line, a loss on the play. Good pursuit there. 3:07 to go in the first half. McCreary Central would love to probably melt this clock all the way to the end of the first half and before trying to score, so Corbin couldn't get their hands back on it. Jones in the shotgun position, looks downfield. He's going to be chased. He gets away from one man, throws downfield. It is, well, there was a catch, but whether he was inbounds, nope, incomplete.
He threw that ball on the run that time. He didn't really have an opportunity to get his feet up underneath him, and still a pretty nice throw. It was a catchable ball.
According to our stat sheet, they've got Ryan Jones listed as a freshman. Wow, he's got a good future in front of him. He's getting some good receivers. He's got a couple of guys out there that can catch.
He's a big kid. He's tall and lean, and obviously he's got a good arm on him.
That'll bring up 3rd down and about 12 for McCreary Central. 2:42 to go in the first half. Gus Klaus and Alan Locks with you from McCreary Central High School in Stearns, Kentucky. It's turned into a very nice evening. Got just enough coolness in the air for the players. 3rd down. Jones in a shotgun. Turns, fakes it. Now he's being chased, and the ball is going to be incomplete. But number 65 was hot on his trail. Harley Lambert. He was hot on his trail right there.
Andrew Reedy was actually the one that made the tackle on him, number 19. He really had a hold of him, but they were both after him.
So that'll bring up a 4th down. The last 4th down, they were able to get that play complete to Nathan Goins with a little screen pass, and he was able to run for a while. So see what they do this time. 4th and 12. They need to get down to the 20-yard line. Just down a little bit past the 20-yard line to make a first down. 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. McCreary Central breaks from their huddle.
They're going to have to hurry, or they're going to wind up with a delay of game. There it goes.
And that'll cost them an extra 5 yards. That'll make it 4th and 17.
25 seconds is not long to get a play, ready to get it off. And he was all the way over on the sideline that time, and by the time he got back in, it was just too late.
And one thing, most high schools don't have the clock for you to look at, so you know it's up to that back judge down there. Jones rolls right, passes it long, down deep, is up for a jump, knocked down by Corbin, incomplete. And the Hounds will take over on downs. It was intended for number 5, James Gregory. Number 13 on the defense, Lucas Ellison.
Also Austin O'Neill over there in the corner, too. Both of the Corbin deep men over there making a nice play on that, making sure that ball did not get behind them like it did a little bit earlier.
And the James Gregory had some height on him, and he jumped up very easily, could have brought that ball in. It'll be Corbin's ball. Cameron Sizemore, the quarterback. Corbin's got their second string in there. He hands off, a little play on the inside. Breaking some tackles is number 15, Drew Carter. And Drew's going to be close to the first down near midfield. He's going to be brought down about the 47.
He's extremely quick.
He is. He was through there before you knew it, 48-yard line.
When he gets loose in the secondary, he's fun to watch.
Ball goes out of bounds, so it's, they wind the clock. So
Cameron Barton into the game.
Sizemore in the shotgun position. Got receivers wide. He looks to the left. He gets a little screen pass, and no whistle blown. They're saying that was a lateral. And there goes Carter, and he goes all the way downfield. Now, from my angle, it looked like the pass was forward, but with the referee, and his the one that counts, he said it was a lateral. And Carter picked it alertly. Drew Carter picked that ball up when he didn't hear that whistle blow, and picked it up and ran it downfield. So that'll be another. We're going to bring in the chains back.
I think we have a flag on the play over there.
Yeah, because the down marker person just walked back upfield.
There's a little activity right there at the end of the play. I'm not so sure that
Curry Central's clapping, so I'm sure it was going to be in their favor. I think they're going to say that was an incomplete pass. There's no flags.
Didn't hear any whistle either.
No whistle. Said something about they couldn't see it, but they didn't call it. They didn't both whistle.
I wonder how they came up with the decision that it was an incomplete pass.
Don't know. Ball on the 50. Williams. Another pass over there to Bass is complete and down, and that's a face mask.
He had him by the face mask.
Number 25, Dylan Brock on the reception.
He actually tackled him with it.
With the face mask. Yes, he did.
Once you grab a hold of it, it's hard to let go of it. It just is.
And in high school, unless they've added that, there used to be at least no inadvertent face mask. Everything was 15.
Yeah, it's 15-yard penalty.
Of course, that one there should be because he brought him down, as you said, with his face mask. So
yeah, that's a big full supermoon raising up.
Yeah, look at that coming up over those trees.
Beautiful.
They said like a couple nights ago was a blood moon.
We had a large one last night as well. That one's just come above the tree line there. Quite nice.
Ball down near the 30-yard line. Now we got now the coach of McCreary Central's come out to talk to the referee. I think he's wanting 15 yards from where it happened. I'm not sure. Not sure. But the 15 yards is tacked on from wherever it happened at and not from the beginning of the play. So, and that may be what he's arguing about. If you ask enough times, you can make the referees start to question themselves about Now they're all going to get together and powwow about where this ball should be placed. In case you just joined us, Corbin scored their first 4 times they had the ball. I believe that's correct, 3 or 4 times. And then McCreary Central scored on a ball that was deflected off some hands of the defenders and caught for a touchdown. And Corbin leads at this point 35-6 with 1:44 to go in the first half. Wins. Cameron Sizemore at quarterback. Takes the snap. Pass is incomplete. He was trying to get it to number 82, Trevor Browning, but he kind of short hopped. Just not quite strong enough pass on that one.
Oh, he didn't get his feet set really good and didn't get enough air underneath that ball.
Bring up second down. 2nd and 10. 1:38 to go before halftime.
This is a great opportunity for him, though, Gus, because we're getting him some playing time in a varsity situation and in a game that's somewhat competitive.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, this is good for him. You never know when he's had to be called on. Back to him. He's going to run it. Sizemore. He's down to about the 20, down all the way down near the 10-yard line before he's knocked down. And, in fact, the side judge says it is down to the 10-yard line. That'll be good for a first down for the Hounds.
Just a little quarterback keeper that time, kind of off the guard there, and he got in the middle of the field and had good blocking. Just kind of weave and bob his way right on down the middle of the field.
And still enough time to score, and I'm sure Corbin would like to get one more score before halftime. 1:22, and the clock is running. Cameron Sizemore, the quarterback right now. Nobody, he's the empty backfield. Man goes in, Jonah French goes in motion. Snap. And there's the handoff all the way down. And touch. Oh, he out of bounds, or did he score? He scored, but there was a flag down there, and so I'm not sure what the penalty was, and I did not catch who he handed that off to. Alan, did you catch
I did
number
not. I could not.
10? I don't know if that was Cameron Barton. I'm not sure who that was handed to, but there was a flag near the goal line, and they said it's against Corbin. Let's see. Well, he's not sure it was, well, personal foul. Said somebody hit someone in the head. Blow to the head. So that one is unfortunate. That'll take 6 points off the board. And that'll bring it all the way back to about the 20-yard line.
Safety, a big emphasis on the game, both on the high school and the collegiate level this year. And you can't make those really hard head hits like you used to be able to make. And it's probably a good thing for the game, good thing for the kids to protect them, keep them from sustaining these really serious injuries. Officials are going to look at that really, really close, even if it's unintended.
1:02 to go here in the first half. 1st and 10 for Corbin. Back near the 20. Looking, Sizemore's got a man. Oh, almost picked off. There by number 1. And that sliding through there for McCreary Central. That was Nathan Goins almost picking that one off. Going to bring up a second down for the Hounds. I guess it is 2nd and goal because the yard markers are way behind there. So 2nd and goal for the Hounds. Ball resting about the 19-yard line. Man wide to the right for the Hounds. Sizemore at quarterback. Back in the shotgun. He drops back. Looks. He's got a man intercepted for Goins for McCreary Central. Nathan Goins brought that one in just before going out of bounds down near the 2-yard line or 3-yard line.
Yeah, he's caught that ball just about on the goal line.
But they're giving it to him at the 3-yard line, and so McCreary Central will take over with 50 seconds to go. It looked like the receiver kind of gave up on that one.
Yeah, it was underthrown, and he didn't come back for it, and the defensive player was just in a better position.
So McCreary Central will take over, 1st and 10. Now, they got to be careful where they're at. They can't kneel on it. You don't want to. You can't have an intentional grounding where you're at, or you'll wind up with a safety. So see what they come up with, because they haven't ran the ball a whole lot.
No, they haven't.
So
they'll have to come forward with it.
And Jones will be up under center for the first time. Jones looks it over under center. He's going to keep it, and he's going to break out of there and get some yards. And I think if his feet hadn't gone out from under him, there may have been a foot race there.
He's up to about the 11.
So a nice run by Jones for McCreary Central. Ryan Jones, the quarterback. They're sending a man in. That'll bring up second down and about 3.
I think they're going to be content just to let the clock run out. Maybe one more play.
They may try a trick play here. 17 seconds to go.
We sure don't want to get intercepted down this deep.
I guess they're thinking unless you run it back on us, we're going to try it. Here they go. Snap is to Jones. He drops back. He's looking. Oh, he's hit, and ball is picked off. Intercepted by Corbin. Bringing it back is number 18. He's close but out of bounds. But intercepted by William Reedy.
Like I said, you don't want to get intercepted down this deep.
Boy, was he close to making it all the way back.
Corbin almost made him pay for it.
He almost got into the end zone. They knocked him out of bounds about the 2-yard line. So that's the end of the first half with our score. It's Corbin 35 and McCreary Central 6. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout as you're listening to Corbin Redhound football on T107. Corbin's going to receive this second half kickoff. See if McCreary Central's going to try the onside kick. And the ball's still scrambling, and the ball's still loose, goes out of bounds. And finally, Corbin comes up with it. That ball kept scooting, and finally Caleb Parker, number 9, fell on it for the Redhounds.
If McCreary Central had a little bit better penetration that time from their kicking team, that ball might have caused us some problems. It stayed on the ground a long time without someone securing it.
And that's another thing, I'm sure the Coach Addix is going to look at is special teams, because since nobody else, except for, like we said, there's only a couple other games in the state of Kentucky going on tonight, a lot of your opponents and future opponents are probably sitting in the stands going, well, there's something maybe we can use against them.
Absolutely.
First and 10 for the Redhounds. Sizemore is going to be starting the second half at quarterback. He hands off to Jonah French. French gets past the 40-yard line before he's brought down. A gain of about 7 on the play.
Just a little off-tackle play there. A couple of nice cuts, running very, very hard. It's always fun to watch a running back, Gus, when he's moving his legs high and hard, continuing to fight for that extra yard.
They're going to give him about 9 on that play. Second down. Start the second. Cameron Sizemore, the second-string quarterback, starting in the second half. Snap. Gives it back once again to French. French goes to the left side. He's got the first down. He's at midfield. He's down to about the 42-yard line before he's brought down. And flag is on the field. And let's see what kind of, not sure. Looking to see if I can find a preliminary signal from the side judge there. Talking to the referee.
That's holding territory there. Or perhaps a block in the back.
Personal foul. Again against Corbin.
That's twice tonight we've been called for that. I'm sure Coach Addix is going to want an explanation about what's going on there.
They're saying they're hitting him in the head, which that doesn't, I don't know. Is that the same referee that threw the other one?
I think it came from the same
direction,
from the same official.
Yeah.
So he's calling something, or he's seeing something that our coaching staff has not been able to pick up on yet, and I'm sure we're going to get to the bottom and find out. Coach Addix asking actually right now the referee what's going on.
What are we doing wrong? Second down, and right back to about 2 yards to go. Handoff once again to French. French has the first down. He's at the 50. He's down to the 45 before he's brought down by a host of McCreary Central Raiders, and that'll be a first down for the Redhounds as they go down. Once again, as we said, the second string, a lot of them in there. There's number 71, Tyler Lawson. His uniform is clean, so this may be some of his first action this evening.
Coach Addix still still chewing on the referee over here a little bit.
Well, yeah,
in a respectful way.
Well, if you get something called twice that you hardly ever see, you're just trying to figure out what your players are doing wrong.
Coach Greer asking some questions there as well.
Snap is back to Sizemore, the quarterback. He keeps it. He gains a good 8 or 9 yards before he's brought down.
And that time, Jonah French, the running back, just went to the right, and the quarterback went to the left. They just crisscrossed there in the backfield, and nice little run, just right up the middle.
He's going to be about 8 yards, 2nd and 2. Ball resting on the McCreary Central 35-yard line. Clock on the run. 10:26 to go in the third quarter. Corbin on top, 35-6. In case you just joined us. And now we got flag or timeout. Timeout is called by McCreary Central. Timeout on the field with their score. It's Corbin 35, McCreary Central 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds as you're listening to Corbin Redhound Football on T107. Welcome back to McCreary Central High School. Gus Klaus along with Alan Knox. The moon is high over the field. Mind you, the part of Forrest Gump when he's sitting out on the bayou thinking about his girl.
Thinking about Bubba.
And Jeannie. Sizemore in shotgun. Pass is complete to number 82. He's got the first down, going down to the 30. He's still in bounds, down to the 15. Good pass there to number 82, Trevor Browning. Trevor's had a busy evening.
Great catch there. He knew exactly what to do with it. As soon as he got his hands on it, he turned upfield and went right down the sideline. Really nice reception.
So Corbin, once again, threatening to your shoulder because I can see out your window.
Come on over.
I can't see out the other window.
Nice little press box here, but whoever designed it
put the windows in the wrong place.
Put the windows in the wrong place.
2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sizemore at shotgun. He's got it straight back to him. He's going to take it up the middle. He breaks a tackle. He's at the 10, the 5. He's touchdown Corbin. Nice run there by Cameron Sizemore. He's deceptive. He's got some size to him. It's hard to bring down.
He's playing extremely well tonight. This is good experience for him, and he's Corbin's future, obviously, down the road next year, maybe or the year after. Really well.
Well, Corey Taylor's a senior, so
next year.
So it's either, but it's good to know that you've got someone that can give Corey a breather or something like that. 41-6, Corbin on top. This extra point attempt could make it a running clock. At least that's what we think. So they told us 36 points. So it's 8:47 to go in the third quarter. Corbin in for the extra point attempt. It's Cannon New. No, they're going to keep it. Sizemore's going to keep it. He's going to try to run it in. And did he make it? He's in.
He's in.
In for the 2-point conversion. Well, that's why they did that. They think it's more points than that. So that makes it 43-6. Corbin on top. Timeout on the field. With our score, it's Corbin 43, McCreary Central 6. You're listening to Corbin Redhound Football on T107. Welcome back to McCreary Central High School. Gus Klaus along with Alan Knox. Filling in for Dave Cox and Burley Foley. And about ready to have the running clock episode. A few years ago, they put a rule in. If the score got to a certain point, and they just let the clock run. And kind of, really, it's good for both teams because that stops some unnecessary, sometimes people want to get back at the other team if they get behind. And so this helps that and stops some injuries there. Cannon New getting ready to kick off. He puts the tee down at the 40-yard line. See if he goes. These last couple of ones he's kicked short. See if he goes for the end zone. Because I see him. He's got a leg. There's a kick. Taking that by the short back about 35-yard line. Breaks one tackle, gets up to about it took it about the 25-yard line. Got up to the 35 where he's brought down, and McCreary Central will take over 1st and 10. got a lot of mud on some of these guys coming out, so they have been out there on defense before. Anybody you pick up and see, holler. First and 10. Ryan Jones at quarterback for McCreary Central. He's had a good night, really. He's had one pass for a touchdown.
He's played extremely well.
He'll be in the shotgun position. He's got number 1, Nathan Goins, off to his far left. He's tried to throw it to him a few times. He drops back. He's going to go downfield. Ball flutters just a little bit, and it's going to be pass interference against Corbin. One of the things where they did not have any idea where the ball was.
Yeah, our defender just was running toward the receiver and did not have any idea where the ball was and just ran into him.
So a couple new players come into the game. Number 28, 29, DJ Murphy, and number 29, Justin Davis, into the game. They replace number 4, Austin O'Neill, and number 18, Liam Reedy. So gives them a rest, gets some new players in. That'll be first and 10 for McCreary Central. Ball resting about the 49-yard line. 8:12 on the clock here in the third quarter. Corbin on top, 43-6. Trying to get their record up to 6-1. Jones back in the Ryan Jones, the freshman quarterback, back in the shotgun position. Drops back, looks for the pass, pumps once, pumps twice, now goes downfield. He's got number 1 down there, incomplete, broken up by Jonah French, number 1. Good defensive play there.
That ball was well thrown, and the receiver was in a perfect position to catch it. It was just a great defensive play there, and just quite couldn't pull it in.
That'll bring up second and 10, and Alan, it may be such a thing that this is what we're going to see from McCreary Central. They're going to go to the air. Bring up second and 10. Ball resting on their side of the field at the 49-yard line. Corbin trying to see if they can shut him down, put a little pressure on Jones, quarterback. He's in his shotgun position. Now they have one of the running backs switch places with one of the receivers. Jones calls out signals, gives the handoff. Stuck up there. Well, since I said that they're going to start passing the ball, they run it. So
nice play by Andrew Reedy that time. Andrew still in the game there in the middle. Fought his blocker off and made a nice play right in the middle of the line. Nice tackle.
Caleb Strunk on that carry for McCreary Central. He picks up short yardage.
Dylan Lawson into the game for Corbin. Also into the game, Caleb Parker for the Redhounds.
Picked up really only about a half a yard. The ball's still shy of the 50-yard line. Picked up about a football length of the field on that play. Third and 10 for McCreary Central. Snap. Ball is fumbled on the ground. Jones picks it up. He's going to get a pass off before he's brought down, but they're going to be taken down back there. Nice defense by the Hounds on that. Up from the pile, there's number 61, Dylan Lawson. And good pursuit, Alan, on that play by the Hounds.
Yes, it was, and I was kind of surprised he was able to get that ball off.
He fumbled it at first and then picked it up, and I thought maybe he's going to run, but he decided to try to pass it anyway.
Well, the pocket collapsed on him there pretty quick. There wasn't much he could do other than what he did.
Brings up fourth, and this will be long. This will be about, I'd say, 18 yards or so.
I'd say 18 at least.
Fourth and 18. Let's see if they decide to punt or. And number 1, Nathan Goins is back there with Jones. But I don't think they're going to punt. I think they're going to go for it.
He needs to get this off or he's going to get a flag.
Jones drops back. A little pressure, a little screen pass. They give it to Goins. Goins is to the 50 to 47-yard line, but he's brought down short of the first down, and the Hounds will take over on downs. Let's see if we can pick up some of the players in there. Number 1, Jonah French in on that tackle. He's had a pretty good game also. So the Hounds will take over first and 10 Ball resting at the 47-yard line. Let's see if Cameron Sizemore. I am not sure who the third string quarterback would be. That would be, I guess, the freshman quarterback. But I'm not sure what grade Cameron's in, though. So the Hounds will come back out. In fact, he's had as many snaps now, I'd say, as Corey Taylor did. Sizemore's back out there. There's something we have, I'm sure, that's got the Brady's in. First and 10. Sizemore. He hands it off. Gives it to Caleb Mitchell. Mitchell all the way down, and he's going to be close to a first down before he's run out of bounds. He's down into McCreary Central territory. See where they finally mark it. I guess going to get all the way down to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Nice run there by number 11, Caleb Mitchell.
He's a quick little running back. Gets outside. He knows how to maneuver down the sideline, cut and weave, and he does an extremely good job.
A little less than 3.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Corbin on top, 43-6. Cameron Sizemore gets the play from the sideline. Got number 10, Cameron Barton, wide to the right. Also in the slot there is number 42, Braden Sevier. Snap goes back to Sizemore. He's looking for somebody to hand it off to. Gives it to number 11, Mitchell. He breaks the tackle. He's still on his feet. He's going to be close to the first down before they throw him down. Caleb Mitchell, nice job there, keeping his feet.
Actually, he changed directions that time. He was supposed to go ahead and come on around this end, and right about the time he took the handoff, he spied a hole right in the middle of the line and made a left-hand cut, really quick misdirection, then right up the middle against the grain on the defense. Did an exceptional job that time.
Play took a little time unfolding, but the offensive line did an excellent job stopping the defense from getting in there. First and 10 for the Hounds. Ball resting on the 30-yard line of McCreary Central. 2:20, the clock running. 43-6, Corbin on top. There's a flag. Somebody is lined up offside. And he's pointing down. Let's see which side he says it is. I think he's going to catch McCreary Central for that. Nope. Well,
illegal substitution. That's what he called, and I think the Hounds have declined it.
First and 10. Corbin on top. Ball snap. Sizemore. Pass is complete to number 82. Trevor Browning is trying to work his way through there down to about the 20-yard line. He may be a little shy of the first down. Good hands there. That ball was thrown near his ankles, and he made a good catch there. Trevor gets it down. He'll be short. Looks like they're going to say he's short about 2 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 8 yards gain on that play. Into the game is number 17, Winston Marcy for the Redhounds, replacing number 42, Braden Sevier. Second down for the Hounds, minute 27. Only time probably for a couple more plays here in the third quarter. Back at quarterback Cameron Sizemore. Sizemore takes the snap, hands off to Mitchell. Mitchell has got the first down and more. He may go all the way. He's close. And did he fall into the end zone or just short of it? Just short of the end zone. He's like the 1 yard line down there. Looks like where they've got him marked. So Corbin will have it first and 10 first and goal. As Caleb Mitchell, another nice run. He is fast.
Very fast, very quick, changes directions extremely well.
It is a muddy field in the middle, and that's where he was running through, but it didn't seem to affect him at all. That's probably the last play of the third quarter.
Actually, from the 20s on in, it's not too bad on the end that we're on right now.
Sizemore calls out signals, tries to get everyone in place, so there's enough people on the line. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, gives the end around, and walking in with a touchdown is number 10, Cameron Barton. Cameron Barton, nobody near him as he circled around, and Corbin takes a 51-6 lead. That'll be the last play of the third quarter. Corbin will see what if they'll go for one or two here. Cananu, let's see if he comes in to kick the extra point. Now it looks like he's still talking to Cameron Sizemore, and so Corbin will go for two on this play. That's another thing they're having a chance is to work on your two-point conversions. It's not something you get to work on in a game very often. And you never know when that'll be the difference between a win and a tie. Sizemore at the quarterback position for this two-point conversion. Drops back, rolls left, throws it in the end zone. It's complete for the two-point conversion to number, is that 82? And that's Trevor Browning. And so with 12 minutes to go in the game, your score, Corbin 53 and McCreary Central 6. You're listening to Corbin Redhound Football on T107. Welcome back to McCreary Central High School. Gas Clouds along Valanon. Corbin Redhounds on top. Scoreboard is 51-6. We will try to add 2 points too many. So Corbin will be kicking off. Cannon is back in there for the kickoff. McCreary Central back. James Gregory back deep for them. Cannon is kick. Wow, he put his foot into that one. Drives him back. It's going to go all the way into the end zone. Now that alone is a defensive weapon. Not alone the team.
He sure is, and we're used to seeing that. He's certainly capable of doing that. And if you're against a good team that's run it, that has a great running back or a good offensive specialist on special teams, that's exactly how you you neutralize them. You just kick it through the end zone. They don't have an opportunity to put their hands on it.
They'll start out with a 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Ryan Jones has been in there the whole time at quarterback. And if you missed the beginning of the game, that McCreary Central lost 2 or 3 players this week who quit the team on them, and they've just had some struggles. And so hats off to these young men who stuck with it. You know, they're still fighting, and they have not given up in this game. They've made it a very, very competitive game, even though the scoreboard doesn't look like it.
It's an entirely different atmosphere if you're here than it is what the scoreboard says. They've made it very interesting. They've never thrown the towel in. They're still playing extremely hard, still trying extremely hard. Hats off to them.
Looks like we have a different quarterback right now. Looks like number 5, James Gregory at quarterback. Gregory, first pass is complete. Wow, hard hit over there. Pass was complete to number 32, and he took a lick. I did not catch, so if you saw who that was or not. He was the starting quarterback last year, they said Gregory was.
I think Dustin Sams was in on that play,
wow.
Number 31.
That was some hit. I heard that way over here.
Little guy with a big hit.
Yeah, I heard that one all the way over here. So and he was clear on the other side of the field. So way down there. So
got that ball out there pretty quick, too.
They picked up about 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8. McCreary Central at about the 22-yard line. Gregory at quarterback, number 5. Drops back. It's going to be a quarterback draw. He's going to keep it. Ooh, and he's going to be brought down. The ball's loose. And the Hounds say they got it. Let's see what the referees say. They're not jumping up. The referees aren't saying anything. They do. Corbin gets it. So 61 with the recovery. And so Dylan lost it with the recovery of that fumble.
I think you're probably going to see a different offensive unit going this time, too.
Okay, so if we can help me out, and anybody you see, call them out. So we'll try to get as many names to you as possible because I know a lot of you folks are listening to hear your favorite player in the game. Looks like Cameron Sizemore still in there at quarterback. Ball on the 23-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Hounds. Sizemore at quarterback in the shotgun position. Takes a snap, looks left. There's a flag. They're going to blow that one dead before it goes anywhere. He threw it to Cameron Barton, but somebody must have jumped. Legal procedure against the Hounds. That'll back them up 5. 8:27 to go in this ball game. Corbin on top, 51-6. They'll march off 5 yards. 1st and 10 for the Hounds. They got second down over there. Not sure why they got second. Should be 1st and 10. That was our first play, correct? I didn't sleep through something, did I?
Still first down.
It's first down with the down marker. There we go. Now he flips it.
He's waking up now.
Thank you. Cameron Sizemore at quarterback for the Hounds. Here comes the blitz. The offense picks it up. He goes downfield. Pass is incomplete. Cameron Barton was behind the defender, came around in front of him, and almost caught that, and it popped up out of his hands, and he tried one more time, and it fell incomplete.
He's frustrated with himself. He knows that that's one he should have had, and great effort.
Well, the defender looked like he thought he had an interception, and then Cameron came from behind him and almost caught that. So that'll bring up 2nd and 15 for the Hounds. Sizemore gets the play. 8:21, clock running here in the 4th quarter. Sizemore. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right, and 1 player in the backfield with him. Sizemore takes the snap. He's going to carry it himself at the middle. He's got yardage. He's still going. He's going to go in for the touchdown. How about that? 22 yards out for Cameron Sizemore. So nice run there. He's very deceptive. He doesn't look that fast, but he just keeps churning and eating up the yardage.
He handles the ball really well, and he's a north-south runner. As soon as he gets the ball, he is straight for the goal line.
So
he's played extremely well tonight. I'm sure Coach Haddix is very pleased with his progress tonight in this game.
57-6, Corbin on top. 7:48 to go as they go for the 2-point conversion. Working on their 2-point plays. Sizemore in the backfield. He's got number 1, Jonah French with him. French moves to his right. Ball snaps. Sizemore fakes it to French. Goes to the end zone. Tries to hit number 11, Caleb Mitchell, with a pass, and it goes off his hands, incomplete. So the 2-point conversion is no good. So with 7:06 left in our game, our score, it's Corbin 57 and McCreary Central 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Corbin Redhound Football on T107. Welcome back to McCreary Central High School. Corbin getting ready to kick off. Looks like, see, we're having a kicker. We still got to have, let's see. Looks like Cannon is still in there. Clock is running. Don't forget, at the end of this game, we're going to have the Minuteman Press, on time, on target, player of the game. And the pressure is on Alan Knox. He's got all kinds of people working on that. Ooh, kick goes short distance. The ball is loose, and the Hounds are going to come up with it.
Wow.
Number 76 for McCreary Central. It bounced off his chest, and he turned around to pick it up, and he just could not get off that spot.
What bad luck for that kid. He's very frustrated with himself.
Corbin will take over. Corbin really wasn't trying an onside kick. They were just trying to make it so that they had a down and stuff. So Corbin's got it, 57-6 lead. Let's see what see who comes out as quarterback now. Cameron Sizemore still in there. And so
Adam Storm's in at tackle there. Josh Hampton in.
And now we got a flag. See what kind of delay of game. No. And proper substitute against McCreary Central.
Donnie Perkins also in for Corbin at tackle on the right side. Some of these younger kids getting an opportunity to play.
Well, they don't move the Corbin to decline. Refuses the penalty.
Keaton Knuckles in at guard for Corbin.
Ball snapped. Hand off to number 29, Justin Davis, and he picks up some good yards. He goes all the way down close. He picks up about 8 yards on that play. Nice run on that play by Davis. Justin Davis, number 29.
Guess the Corbin faithful has stuck with us tonight. Nice little crowd from Corbin over to watch this game. No one has left yet. Still.
Ethan Sims, number 21, wide to the left. Sizemore, hands off again. Run there. They're going to be close to the first down. Number 29, once again, Justin Davis. Picking up some tough yards there.
Nice little off-tackle play. Couple little misdirection moves. Doing extremely well.
Pick up the first down. 3:47 to go. We're on a continuous clock. Once you get 35 or 36, whatever, 36 points difference, then the clock just continually runs.
Number 63, Dalton Gregory, into the game for Corbin.
Sizemore still in at quarterback. Cameron Sizemore. He's been in there most of the second half. Second string quarterback. Snap. He hands off again to Justin Davis. Justin is down again to the first down. So Justin Davis has had a good set of plays right here. He's going to feel good when he goes home.
I think the McCreary kids are starting to kind of get worn out now.
Ball is down to the 15-yard line, first and 10, or for the Hounds. Corbin stays in the waiting on Sizemore. 2:34 to go. We said the clock continues to run. Into the game is number 83, Nick Rogers. Rogers will come out wide to the left. Sizemore this time is under center for the first time. And he's going to take a knee. That's classy. You like to see that if Corbin's just going to take a knee and let this clock run out and not try to score any more
Well,
points.
it's hard to tell these young kids not to play. It really is. They want to do well, and Coach Haddix obviously does not want to run the score up any worse than what it is, and so we're just going to let the clock run down. I think he's been ready to go home since about halftime.
Was he the one yelling
about halftime? He wanted the clock running early on in the game, so
he's ready for it to run before his time. So it'll be second and 10, or really with the kneeling back there, second and 11, a loss of one on the play, and Sizemore up under center. He's going to take a knee again. 1:20 to go. That'll bring up third down for the Hounds. Into the game, number 52, Justin Fields. Replacing number 50, Zach Moore. Or no, that's number 60 he's replacing Evan Keck. So that'll bring, he's telling, Coach is telling Sizemore.
One of the great things about this game is we have come out of here hopefully with no injuries.
I did see Kenny Hopper walking over here. I'm hoping he's all right. They were taking him over here for something earlier. Hoping he did not. Of course, they did not play the second half, the starters. And he takes another knee, and that just should do it. So the Corbin Redhounds are going to run their record to 6 wins and 1 loss. McCreary Central will drop to 0-7 as the Corbin Redhounds win tonight's battle 57-6. And we're going to take a 2-minute timeout. Then we'll be back to look at some final statistics. And we'll also hear the Minuteman Press on-time, on-target player of the game. And also we'll do the Froyo's post-game show. After we take this 2-minute timeout, you're listening to Corbin Redhound Football on T107.